As always, I'm Sean.
I'm Scott. Todd.
And Leah once again couldn't be with us this week. She's off vacationing again.
Where'd you go this time?
She's fishing. Yeah. And so Min and Todd agreed to join us under a little bit of duress, maybe a little bit. And tonight, as you can see, it's a little bit different format. We're coming to you from Tavernacle. It's one of my favorite local watering holes. Great place to come. I'm here just about every Sunday night, pretty much.
Yeah. We do karaoke Sundays.
Absolutely. In fact, later we're going to film doing a little karaoke, and you might get a treat up on the website. All right, so let's get started. So we're going to, if you can tell, one of these things is not like the other. Min is our designated driver, so we're going to give her all our keys.
She looks shifty.
Give them to me or I'll beat you.
All right, so tonight's topic, we're going to be talking about putting yourself out there. Big reason I want to talk about this is because this last weekend was Comic-Con here in Salt Lake. Biggest opening Comic-Con in the history of Comic-Con. Fucking awesome. Both Todd and Min were also there. Poor Min spent the whole 3 days with me.
Over 50,000 people.
Actually, it was over 70,000 as of yesterday.
The final count.
So this is our shot is a shot they mix up here at the Tavernacle, and this was called the hot apple pie. It looks good.
Smells like a hot apple pie.
It smells really
Really
good.
does.
All right, so cheers.
Like some liquefied hot apple pie.
It's pretty good. Boings. It's back to your throat. So, all right. All right, and so also just a little bit further introduction for our wonderful two guests here. We'll put you first because ladies before Todd. So. Min and I have only known each other a short time, but we become pretty good friends.
Until this weekend. We're not friends anymore.
Yeah. So and she's the one that last week I talked about my level 6. She's the one that made sure I didn't
Die?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So it's her fault that I'm still here.
It is. And I kind of regretted that this week.
We do. Yeah. We're in theater together, and Todd, of course. God, Todd, how long have we known each other? 10 years. That's a long time. So yeah, Todd has known me through. Let's see. How many girls have you known me through? God, let's not even start counting.
Yeah.
3 girls.
We don't have pool balls for me to make this joke of. Is that number on the table?
Yeah, he probably doesn't even know how to do numbers. Anyway, so we're talking about putting yourself out there, and one of the biggest reasons is, this weekend at Comic-Con we did a speed dating. And we're going to talk about that in just a minute. But first, we're going to review a beer. Butter wench!
Don't try that at home or anywhere.
Don't
try it if you're not Sean.
I know, and I'm saying to you.
Yeah, don't try it unless you're me.
Bam! I'll try to respond to it.
Woohoo!
Trade you.
All right.
You gonna introduce our bartender?
Yes, this is Christy, our wonderful bar wench. She is,
Wenches, the blue wenches.
and she takes care of us on Sundays when we're here drinking. So, tonight's beer is this is one I tried a few weeks ago. It's called Lion Lev. It's a Czech beer. And it's pretty good. I like this stuff. So we'll dole that out a little bit. Now, normally we each will have our own beer, of course, but since we're drinking out and about, if you are if you live here in Utah where we live, you know the rules that you can't have 2 drinks in front of you. So we got to finish everything this week. So we're all going to split one bottle here while we talk about Comic-Con and speed dating. So put that label out. So. So, well, here's to geeky speed dating.
Geeky speed.
Have things to stab with.
You do, that's true. And I wouldn't even try to stop you based on
Yeah.
was Friday night that we did that?
Yes, it
Friday
was.
night's experience.
I will never forget.
This is why she needs on the show.
Yeah, exactly.
Air her grievance.
Absolutely. So, it's something I wanted to try because I'll be honest, I've never tried speed dating.
Or will I ever again?
Yeah, I don't know that I might try to get into a different setting just to see if it's a similar experience, purely for science's sake. Purely for science's sake. So we went to do the speed dating, and first of all, they lined us up in two lines, and I guess they said,
Wait. The night before, Sean sees this in the Comic-Con brochure because I was laughing at it. I'm like, this is so stupid.
Wasn't it called Sci-fi Speed dating?
Yes, it was.
Yes.
And so Sean sees what I'm laughing at. He's like, oh my god, we should do it. And I'm like, not only no, but hell no.
Can I just ask, how many people there were assigned?
no silence.
I didn't see anything.
That's surprising.
Yes. So we had been drinking at this point. Not a lot,
Not a lot, but we had
a
been.
few beers.
I wasn't gonna have any that night, and you
I
started.
was purchasing your drinks. So had a couple of beers. And Sean is like, please do it with me. I'm like, no. That was my first response.
It
wasn't
was. It absolutely
No.
was.
So he continues to harass me about this
It's true.
for
It's true.
over an hour, actually. Before I was
Be a
finally like,
persistence.
good God, maybe. And then the entire next day until noon, it was still a maybe. And then we finally went up and signed up around 12:30. And I told him, fine. I will do this, but if it is not fun, I'm going to kill you.
Yeah, I have some retribution coming my way, and we will be sure to document and publish said retribution.
So how'd it go?
Well, fast forward to 6 o'clock when we get in the line. And they divide us up into two lines, boys and girls. And then so with the girls and the guys, and I'm looking around and going, oh fuck, what am I getting men into? There's guys there, and first of all, as I've said before, I think that deodorant should be put in the bag at the con.
As it should.
I think there's a lot of people
I
who
mean,
said that.
well, no, but here's the thing. Think about it. It's an untapped market. How often do you get that as a deodorant? Completely, yeah. You get two chances. When people hit puberty, and then maybe if they want to switch. But most people
That
don't switch that.
they could do like some crazy like Comic-Con theme, like scent of the bookie.
Oh, God. That
Or
would
R2PU?
C3BO.
Oh, you win. Cheers. You win.
So anyway, and I hear some of these guys talking, and one of them's like, I've never had a date in my life. And I'm like, oh God, oh God.
Oh, you
So
did not tell me that.
I know, I wanted the reaction.
Oh, I'm gonna kill you.
So he wasn't the creepiest one. So then I text him in, I'm like, I am so sorry in advance, hoping she would respond so I could, give her an out. But
My
she had
phone
turned her
died.
phone off.
No,
Oh,
it died.
So then it gets even weirder. I look over and sure as shit, right there in line with me, my ex-girlfriend's brother. That was a little fucking weird. I'm like, okay, this is odd.
It is a little weird.
I know, right?
Not my weirdest part of things. But
Yes. So no, not the weirdest, but yeah, so then. Meanwhile, all these guys are talking about it. And I'm just feeling bad, and of course, at this point, I'm getting a little bored, so I start texting some other girl. And,
So about getting yourself out there.
this is putting ourselves out there, and so we get in there, and the host was really funny, and there was a lot of fun stuff. And we talked about a bunch of different things, and then you sit down, and it's like 3 minutes. You got to get to know this person in 3 minutes. If they like you, they write your number down on a piece of paper, and then you exchange phone numbers and information, right? I want to share Min's first guy because
I want men to share men.
So what did the first guy say to him as soon as he sat down?
Well, let's just share that the guys got to choose who they sat down across from. The
Yes,
girls
they
were
did.
seated first, and so he says, "Okay, guys, go sit down wherever you like." So the guys choose whichever girl they want to sit down across from. So this person in a baseball cap
She
and
uses that term very
whatever,
lightly.
yes, I do, comes and sits across
It
from
already
me.
sounds kind of Unabomber-ish.
Kind of
Yes.
loved it too. Not gonna
Yes,
lie.
he did. He comes and sits across from me. We're not supposed to say anything until the date starts. And he's kind of fidgeting, which is also very Unabomber-ish. And then the shout comes out to speed date, which tells us that the date's beginning. And the first words, I kid you not, out of this person's mouth are, I really like redheads. I wanted to vomit. It was 3 of the longest minutes of my life.
Guys, that is not a good opening line ever.
Right?
Ever.
Sadly, he was one of 4 guys who said those exact words. You were not allowed to say that ever again, remember? And yet you keep saying it, making my vengeance worse as it goes.
I think we need another drink.
I think we do too. Finish that beer, Tom.
All right.
Jug it.
The beer is really crisp, slightly bitter, not bad.
Yeah, and it's got a nice warm aftertone. I really like it. It's quite tasty. It is a little bitter.
Just a little bit though.
Yeah, for me it's a nice tasty beer I can drink, and it comes in a larger bottle, so I get more beer, which I like. So
And for a share in this bottle and that shot thingy we had, I'm feeling it. So
yeah, I know, right? Feeling pretty
kicking,
good.
it's kicking a little bit.
All right, so
Really good. Lager taste that you expect.
yeah. So anyway, we go through the entire thing, and what we probably each did about maybe 20 dates, something like that. Yeah, no, it
Who
was.
was the best?
Who was your very best date?
I would have to say probably there were a couple of like mediocre who weren't like creepy at best.
Did Clark? Did you get a?
I did, and
He
he
was really nice.
Yeah, he was nice, but
Yeah.
yeah, there was a guy dressed as Clark. He was tall.
He was a big strap.
Yeah, just really kind of boring. That was probably the best of the guys. Is the guys who were just boring.
That's what I was gonna say. It's
No,
just in
thank you.
character.
Yeah. So the nice thing for Clark that I will say is we saw him the next day with one of the girls from the speed dating.
It's true. They were together.
And they looked like they didn't just look like they were like hanging out. They looked like they were kind of together.
Yes.
So I mean, shit works, I guess.
Sure.
I mean, the funny thing is she was actually my last date, and she was the one I was really kind of hoping she'd give me her number because she just seemed really cool. But I think the fact that I'm fairly confident, and in that environment, that comes off as like, okay, you are an extreme player and a complete asshole, so I'm not going to do it.
You must be mistaken, Sean. There's no way they ever think that about you. Or
I
think
know,
that you're
right?
a huge
Unless
douchebag.
they
I
know
know,
you.
right? Yeah.
You're in error.
So anyway, yeah, I had a couple of there were a couple of really nice girls there, and there was
So happy.
no, I just honestly, let's be honest, there was nobody that I was really that interested in. I mean, come on, the pile of numbers is at home sitting on my desk. So no, actually, it's even on my floor. We had a pile of papers on the floor, and it's like at the bottom. There was one girl that. Oh yeah, this is our drink. I thought I had done this too. Apparently we'll share. If not, then I get the cherry. There's just some really nice girls there. There was some very. I'm not gonna lie. There were some kind of creepy girls too.
Yes.
When I shift from one seat to the next and I sit down in the seat and the girl does this, looks at the number on my chest. before I even open my mouth, I'm like, okay, and you will not be going on my list. So, yeah, and then,
What's that one expression? Nerds of a feather play WoW together?
Something like that. Anyway, so it was interesting, and then for me, I think one of the funniest moments, then after everything's over, you go up and you write down your number and whatever else on a paper that has their number on it. So your name and your phone number. And I will say that nobody within the dating group, nobody went numberless. Everybody got at least one number. Even the one guy that I thought was the most creepy.
It was.
He only got one number. I kind of felt bad.
Mr. I like redheads guy.
No.
No, that's not the creepiest guy.
No, that's not the creepiest guy. No, I shit you not.
But he's not the creepiest.
I know. I know I do. So
This
yeah.
is why you need to come to Vegas to help me.
Yeah.
What do we have here? What was this?
This was the Great Popsicle.
Great popsicle. There goes the chair.
That's a great popsicle.
Share and share alike.
Give that a taste.
What's that other flavor? Lemon?
Could be a little more grapey, but that is pretty good.
So I'll tie that later. Anyway, I had it tied, but then it came undone. So anyway, God, you do not want me to talk about things that I
That
do
what
with
she
my
said?
tongue.
Something?
That it came undone? Yeah, it did. So, we, no. Cocky was the word. Cocky. So, the funniest part for me came after the fact, because I'll be honest, I was standing in the line first and I'm like, all these guys are like, oh God, I just hope I get a number. I'm like, wow. So we walk out and all these guys are comparing their sheets. And you know, mine's a half filled. I'm looking through, I'm like, no. Maybe. And the one guy, he's like, holy shit, man, you showed us all up. And I'm looking at him like, have you smelled yourself? I didn't say it, but I thought it. I couldn't resist. So anyway, but the reason that I thought it was just so amazing is that, I mean, these guys had the guts. Like, it takes a lot for anybody to put themselves out there. I mean, would you agree, Tyler? I mean, you've been there, you've done that. You did it once. Fire.
I just did it right the first time.
Yeah, I know. It was crazy.
You had to try pretty hard.
Yeah. So it takes a lot to put yourself out there. And then, I mean, I was just impressed with all of these guys, because for these guys to put themselves out there, even in that environment, was just, I mean, that took some guts. It really did.
And despite the horror stories, it sounds like it paid off.
Yeah, at least one cover. So, you know, hopefully they're pretty happy. And, I'm gonna just say one last thing about this one day. And we probably want to kill him more after this, but the host put his number down. So,
Really?
yeah. I'm just saying.
Compliment?
Exactly. But as she said, it's not really tight. He was a nice guy. So, anyway, that's kind of it for this. This one was very impressive. So whether it be going out to a bar like the Tavernacle, once again, wonderful bar, lots of fun, great people here. Karaoke every Sunday, Thursdays and other days they do dueling pianos. It's awesome. It's a whole lot of fun to watch. Especially when the pianist gets a cute guy coming up and he was flirty. He really was. He totally was. And he goes all red and mushy. It was pretty funny. So yeah, but put yourself out there. Take a chance on whatever.
Maybe the moral is put yourself out there, but find the medium that you know.
That's going to work for you, and don't be creepy.
Don't.
God,
What's the worst thing that happens? Someone says no?
yeah.
Let's move on.
Yeah, rejection is a part of life. For some, it's a big part. It is. It really is. Yeah, that's it. Any closing remarks you'd like to make on putting yourself out there, or this wonderful place where we're shooting tonight, the Tavernacle?
I do like this place.
All right.
It's a good question.
How you guys doing?
Fantastic. This is our wonderful DJ for the karaoke.
I'm supposed to be there.
That's so good. If you want, this is our YouTube show. If you want to come over and say hi really quick. Yeah, it's drinking and dating in the 21st century. Come on over. So this is our karaoke DJ, and he's here every Sunday with us, telling putting on the songs, letting us sing. Does a great job. Has a lot of fun. So come on down here. All right, so, from drinking and dating in the 21st century, once again, please remember to drink and date responsibly. Put yourself out there, go for it.